Hey everybody, Weem here, and welcome back to Timber and Stone. It's episode 3, and last night we had not a fun night with the skeletons. Unfortunately, we lost Joe in the scuffle, but it could have been worse. I believe it could have been much worse. So, anyway, what we're going to do this episode, I believe, is maybe move things. So, I had talked about setting up a fortress out here, kind of along the water, and we definitely can build out over the water, including the deep stuff. But what I'm thinking is we've got this ridge up here, and you can see I've already highlighted some trees. I even have placed down some areas to gather the wood, just kind of planning out a little bit. And I think I like the idea of making some kind of fortress that doesn't have a very large footprint, but that we can build upward, maybe multiple floors, and would exist up on this high point on the ridge. Now it's also near the midpoint of the map, which is actually just above it here. Kind of this area right here is middle, so we're pretty close. It puts us away from the edges and everything. And I like the idea of being centered. I also like the idea of being able to burrow down into the hill itself, dig out caves underneath, maybe even do a tunnel that pops through to the other side. That might be kind of cool. So anyway, I don't know about the logistics of moving everybody up here, but I thought we would go ahead and give it a try and see how that works. Now I canceled all the other wood chopping around. Let's go ahead and jump down here and cancel this digging. Let's see here. This guy. Here. Do the up arrow. Do it a couple times, make sure we've got that. Okay, so we canceled all the digging there. So we're going to go ahead and get started on some digging. Well, we might wait until we get some of the trees chopped down here. Now you can see we're red in the storage. We've got wood at a maximum capacity, but you can see our woodcutters are making their way up here. They're going to start chopping this down. Maybe they'll first make our containers to hold some more wood. So anyway, like I said, the logistics are going to be interesting, getting people moved up there. But I like the idea of kind of moving out from being out in the open and building some kind of fortress that's, you know, really well, it could be very well defended, I think. We're going to lower the terrain a bit. I can actually use the keys to bring this down. You'll see I'm thinking maybe bring it down to this level. That's not a whole lot of dirt to be removing. And that the fortress would basically exist in this kind of flattened out area and extend out here, maybe have some kind of structure out here as well. So I've got some ideas for how this could look. It's probably a very big project to be biting off for someone like me who's just starting. But I have been playing some Timber and Stone on the side in a different world, kind of getting used to things and checking out some other features. Now, one of the things I've been most excited about is this window that I did not know existed until recently. So check this out. If you hit U, you can bring up the unit list. It shows all of your people, all of the different jobs, and you can quickly switch them in and out and see all of their levels. So great, so helpful. I've been using this in my other world, flipping people around and everything really quick. It makes things so much easier. So we are definitely going to be using more of that. So let's see, we've got our guys coming up here chopping trees. It looks like they came up here and built the wood stacks here, so that's pretty cool. Which means probably going to get to chopping these guys down, which is very cool. Now, I could switch in another woodcutter. What do we have here? Foraging, mining. Let's see. Let's keep them on mining. We could probably dial back the farming a bit. Actually, carpenter, right? Let's do that. We'll have him grab an axe. We did have 6. It looks like we're down to 2. So we are going to have to keep an eye on that. Make sure that there's always... The axes must flow. We have to make sure we have a lot of those. So we're going to get this area cleared out. Like I said, we're going to level it down a bit. I did keep someone on mining. I'm not going to worry about flattening this part out just yet. Let's see. We could start right here, though. This part is a little bit high. There's a tree in the way, though. Well, anyway, I think we'll wait. I think we'll wait till we get enough of these trees cleared out that we can actually get a good view of the ridge and then start planning the lowering of the terrain. Again, it's only going to go down 3 levels or so, maybe 4. Shouldn't be too bad, especially if we get a couple miners at a time going. And that'll give us our flat base to kind of build from. And I'm probably going to extend beyond that as well, out over, you know, what will be like an edge, but I'll probably build a wall up. I'm not really sure. I think I need to see what it looks like once we get it leveled down a bit. So we are well underway here. We've got a number of trees chopped down already. You can see I've highlighted the stumps to be removed as well. I also went ahead and selected some areas to dig out. Although I have nobody set for mining right now. We have 4 people chopping trees at the moment, including Pamela, who I just switched over from mining since she had nothing going on. So we have 4 people cutting down trees, and it looks like some more axes were made. That was good. So we're going to get through this hopefully pretty quick and get all of this stuff cleared out. I could start the digging here, in fact, because this is going pretty well. Let's see, we could switch Pamela back to mining and let her start digging out this area up here. Now this pretty much kind of shows you where I'd like to level out, probably down at this level. This stuff is a bit higher, so there'd be some more terrain down here. But anyway, there's going to be a lot of digging. I think it doesn't go too bad though. I think it's faster when it's dirt, and also when the skill is higher in the mining. So if we get Pamela going, and it could be that once the guys are done chopping wood, that we can switch them over to mining as well. You can see nobody else, everybody else has a 1, but how else are you going to get better, right? And when we got a number of them going, hopefully we can get a lot of this stuff cleared out. We may have to bring over some more storage kind of closer to them so they don't have to run back and forth. Actually, you can see Pamela's having to go all the way down there right now. All the way down to the mason storage at the very least, if not the cart itself. So anyway, I think what we could do is try to help her out with that. Storage, masonry, I think dirt is held there as well. I think so. Anyway, masonry stockpile. So we'll go ahead and do this here. We are going to have a blacksmith set that up. Was that a level 2, did it say? Yeah, level 2 blacksmith. We'll pull Jake off farming for now. So hopefully he can come get this set up, and then Pamela won't have to go so far in digging this out. That would make things a whole lot easier. Let's see, do we have any more stumps floating around? Yep, there's one. Highlight that guy. So we've got a good 6 or so trees chopped down. I think probably more. I think they might have removed a stump or 2, so that's coming along pretty well. Now this ridge continues all the way down towards the end of the map. I can actually lower this down here and show you. So that's kind of the level of what I'm looking at. And I thought about using just this area here, essentially the middle of the map. But if we turn around, you can see that that could be leveled out and go all the way back here to the edge of the map. This area here, though, is actually the highest point of the map, so there'd be a lot more digging on that end. So I think for now we're just going to stick to this. It doesn't look like a lot of surface area, but again, rather up here. This is our spot. Not a lot of surface area, but again, we can do multiple floors. We could also dig down and do, you know, a basement level in there as well. So we have some options to getting some more floor space. I like the idea of keeping it kind of small, but really focusing, you know, on the defensive nature. We could lower the terrain around here along the wall, maybe even do a secondary wall around it or something. Lots of different things we can do. And this area here being essentially the middle of the map, this area I'm kind of floating around here, I thought that we could level this out a bit and maybe do a little wall around it. Maybe put the hall in here, have this be the central location where kind of all the roads converge. And that might be kind of a cool thing, almost like this fortress area partially wraps the center. So anyway, that might be kind of cool. We have got kind of a built-up fortress, maybe where everybody goes inside at night to sleep. But then out here in a walled area, maybe we have a couple other things from farming and some of the crafting. Just have that all take place outside of the fort. Okay, I switched Jake back to farming because I had switched him to blacksmith thinking that he was going to make the masonry pile, but I was just looking again and realized it's a miner that makes that. So Pamela has gotten up and she has just now put that in, as you can see there. I also went through and highlighted some more area to dig out. I'm a little curious about what happens if she got around to digging while trees are here, but I have a feeling that she's going to continue digging where she was at, and by the time she gets over to this area, these trees will already be out of the way. So anyway, an experiment for another time, or perhaps if you guys know, you can fill me in. I'm kind of thinking that the dirt immediately under a tree stays there, but I don't know that for sure. I can actually highlight this here. You can see it's selected all of it, so I don't know what would happen if you dug while a tree was there, but anyway, these guys are definitely going through the trees pretty quickly as the sun goes down. It's going to get dark here pretty soon. Pamela's moved on to some digging in another area that I've highlighted there. So it looks like she did move around a little bit, probably because it's closer to the pile. So yeah, what I might do is I might switch one of the wood choppers over to mining to kind of get working on that, because there's going to be a lot of that to do and the trees will definitely get cut down before that. Let's actually open this up really quick. So we got 3 people chopping trees, all of them equal skill in mining, but Ross is a bit lower on the wood chopping, so we're going to go ahead and pull Ross off and have him get started. You can see him kind of wander away here, going to get some tools, but probably dropping off the wood, yeah. So anyway, he's going to go get a pick and start digging this stuff out. It's getting very dark here. Pamela's just mining away, digging out the dirt. She's pretty quick at that. And like I said, I think the dirt is probably a little bit faster. But once we get everybody going on that, actually, you know what? We may see her get to the stump. I'm kind of curious how that goes. Now, I could go over here. I could actually deselect all of the digging and just do it in the area where the stump is. But anyway, she'll get there eventually. Okay, Pamela's getting in here close to the stump. And she's going to end up dropping things off. But I think that she's going to get there in just a second. Go ahead and drop off all your dirt and stone. Throw that in there. You can see it piling up on the top right. We do have a lot of dirt. And I'm going to end up using that to kind of level out some other area up here, I think. So that's cool. This is all going to get recycled and reused. So let's see here. What's she going to do? You going to chop around it? Looks like she might. Yep, she's going right around it. Okay, well that answers that question. I was a bit curious about that. So anyway, once the stump is removed, then we can come back in here and remove some of the chunks, if that ends up being the case. She is out of it. She's short of picks, so we're going to have to make more of those. Looks like we got a couple other tools as well. Now we do have set minimums for those, so they hopefully will get created, but we could have some people sleeping right now, so that might be a minute. But this is looking pretty cool. I know it's a little dark, but definitely looking great with these trees cleared out. We're going to have to go through here and probably select some more stumps. Yeah, all of these actually. Make sure we get all of these cleared out. But things are definitely coming along pretty quickly. Okay, it is late night up at the construction site. I've actually got everybody switched over to mining. Not everybody, but everybody... Uh-oh, hold on a second. We got a skeleton coming up. I just noticed him. And the game paused automatically as the skeleton was spotted by Pamela. Whoops, zooming in a little too close there. But there he is. You can see him right there. But before we deal with that, I just wanted to show you that we've got this area designated to be leveled out. I think I've got some little spots here and there where some tree stumps used to be. You can see those. But with all the trees now removed that we wanted removed, at least for now, I've got all of this selected. All the people who were chopping wood are switched to mining. I even canceled some of the digging that was up here for now because this is really where things are going to get started. We'll deal with that later. Wanted to really get a focused effort on leveling out the primary area for the base here, or for the future fort. Highlight a couple more stumps there. So things are definitely coming along very well, much faster than I anticipated. But of course now we have a skeleton to deal with. Now, I think with as many people that we have up here, we should be okay if they all just kind of beat it down. I could try to switch somebody out and get him moved over here, but I don't think that's going to be fast enough anyway. I think we'll just kind of see how things play out. If somebody gets too injured, I might pull them out right away. Okay, let's pause real quick. I think what we'll do is try to find... These guys are running off probably to do other things. But let's try to move them up here. Now when I select them and then right click up here where I want them to go, it doesn't really indicate where they're going to go, at least when I've got it paused. But they should come back. Yeah, there, it shows it there. Okay, so let's pause. So Pamela's already run off to kind of jump this guy. So we're going to get Blake moved in a little bit closer. We'll select to charge the enemy, and hopefully everybody else gets up here pretty quick. Let's stop him there. Okay, let's see. Pamela's hit him once. He didn't stop. Very good. Very nice. Okay, let's pause. Pamela just got hit big time. Pamela, we're going to have you run off. Hopefully he doesn't get another hit in on you. Okay, let's... wrong button. Let's pause. I'm going to keep kind of pausing this pretty quick because I need to check in on everybody. Oh, man, Forrester got smacked pretty hard. Okay, let's have Forrester run off now. Oh, no. Whoa. Trying to get my pause button there. Okay, wow. I don't know. No, Blake's been slain. Crap. He just hasn't fallen down yet. It's no good. Let's see. I thought we had somebody else nearby. Here we go. What do we have here? Tech. Need your help, Tech. Get up here. Let's see, what does the skeleton say? Appears to be injured. I don't know if that's good enough. I guess we could try to book it back down to camp. Boy, this is not good at all. Let's see, who do we have down here? We got Ross. Could switch him over, have him get up there. Really not much of infantry there. Let's see, where's Robert? Robert's right here, and he's decent infantry, but let's see, we switch this. Now, what I don't know is if switching to infantry does anything more for you from an attack kind of standpoint. Does it actually give you more armor or anything? Because if we go into his inventory, he doesn't have anything, right? He's got nothing additional that's going to help him. We can switch to have him grab a club, although I don't know for certain that we even have one. We do have one, so maybe he'll grab that. Now, we could get an archer going as well, but we have a bow with no arrows, so that's not going to be very helpful. We can try to get Robert heading in that direction. Let's see, there's Robert. If we can get him heading up here and then just try to get everybody else to run away, it might not be as terrible as it's already been. Man, oh man, so gnarly. I thought, that's okay, we got this, get enough people on it. Sorry, Blake, very sorry. I was really thinking it would be a little bit easier than this. And down you go. Okay, everybody run towards Robert. That includes you, Tech. Turn around. Let's see. Run, run, run. Now we've got, oh boy, going in completely the wrong direction. I think Forrester's a little freaked out. Trying to get him to run back the other way. There you go. There you go. Head this way. Head towards Robert. Robert will intercept. I see him coming. I know it's a little hard for you guys to see. There's Robert in the distance. This way, Robert. There you go. This direction here. We're going to zoom in here. Again, I know it's a little hard to see. I'll try to tweak some of the gamma so you guys can see this a little bit better. Come on up here. And who do we have back here? Pamela. Pamela's a little too hurt to help. So we're going to let Robert get some hits in here and see how that goes. And I may end up peeling him back, depending on how this goes. Oh no, a second skeleton? You got to be kidding me. Not good. This is terrible. Let's go ahead and pause this. Whew. One night after another, huh? This is just no good. Let's see. We are just not in good shape to be dealing with this right now. We're going to have to go ahead and wake Jake up. Sorry, buddy. Jake's infantry 3. It's unfortunate. I should have had him grab the club. In fact, we might be able to do that. Let's jump into his inventory. Main. Grab the club. I'm guessing Robert didn't pick it up when he left. Okay, so he's getting a club right now. Let's go ahead and pause this again. Forrester's hurt. We're going to hope he stays here. Let's kind of pan back over here. We've got Robert here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to back Robert off. I want him to have some help. We're going to get Tech to come all the way back to camp if possible. We had somebody else floating around here too. I think it was Forrester. I'm not entirely sure where he went. Let's just play it out and watch the skeletons from here. Okay. Tech is slow. No, Tech's not gonna make it. Crap. Run away faster. Okay, we're gonna have to. That's a bummer. I'm gonna have to have Robert kind of try to get up there. It might be too late. Get up there. Keep missing her. No. Robert, get there. Hurry up. Oh no. No, Tech just went down. Man, this is going so poorly. So poorly indeed. Okay, let's see. We gotta pause this real quick. Didn't we just have a night like this? Didn't we just do this? Oh boy. Okay, let's see here. The sun is starting to come up. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not want you to go back there, Robert. Back this way. Get some backup here. Okay, well, we're just going to have to hope for the best here. Let's see how this goes. Oh, Jake. So bad. I think... Oh, we just lost Jake. It's so fast. So fast. I just couldn't do it. This is not good, you guys. This may be... this may be it. So we took out one skeleton there. Robert is... Let's see. He's starting to run. Oh, boy, you guys. This is just not good. Forrester's already hurt. Oh, boy. I could have switched him over to infantry. I'm very curious to know if switching to infantry does anything stat-wise for these guys. So if you guys know that, do let me know. No, keep moving. Head back this way if you can. You can't seem to control them too much. I don't know if there's some kind of thing when they're hurt they don't want to... No. What's going on? Where are you going? Forrester. I guess Forrester is hurt too, so he's like, nope, I'm out. But you got to try and do something here, Forrester. Smack him. He's like, oh, that hurt. Run! Everybody's running. Everybody's seriously injured. You have 3 people just scattering from this guy. What's it say? It says he's near death. Let's see. Forrester's just going to keep running, unfortunately. We're going to try to head back towards the base. Let's go ahead and pause this. Who's our best bet? Pamela does have more life. We'll switch her to infantry really quick. So hopefully she can take a hit. If she'll even walk up to him. We don't even know she'll do that. I'd let the skeleton wander away if I thought that's what he was going to do, but it looks like he's kind of following. Yeah. Okay, Pam. This is on you, Pamela. Give him a good smack and finish him. Do it, do it, do it. Oh, but he's not turning to you. Awesome. Do it. There you go. Very cool. Man. Oh, you guys, that was really, really bad. We have 4 people left. This has gone terribly. We can set up roads, and hopefully we get some more people wanting to join us, but I don't know who would want to join us after 2 nights in a row like this.